Oh, okay, we started. All right, y'all. What's up? My bad. It looked like I didn't want to start at first. Hey, man, what's up, y'all? Y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. Um, this is X1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. If you like to support the channel, cash app in the description. If you like to follow me on any other platforms, everything in the top of the description of the YouTube. With that being said, let's get this show on. Y'all about to get this music started, man. I'm gonna play it one more time for the first time. Okay, we got to get one more commercial out the way. We're gonna play this next song. We got one more little snippet song after that, a little chorus, and then after that, we about to get into the nitty gritty. Just an apple. Let me take your body. And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? I say, why? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. They say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. I might leave that for the nature. Why does it do me that way? Human man is human nature. Does it do me that way? When I live in this way. Loveliness. La, 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 la. All right, y'all. We got one more, and then after that, we about to get down to the nitty gritty.
I caught an infection and one of my legs stopped growing.
Damn, that's crazy. Not one of his legs stopped growing. Good God. I don't know what's up with this other phone. It's acting up, but we'll see. Say it timed out. Give me a second, y'all. Let me try one more time. Get this stuff together. Here's a scene. Here's a video. You just have a voice. I like to make myself planet Earth. Planet Earth. Turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. I like to make myself believe the planet Earth turns. The planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. Oh, I like to make myself believe the planet Earth, it turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. Alright, y'all, we about to hear some news. I don't know how true this Tyler Kirk thing is, but I mean Charlie Kirk. It looked like we got some Charlie Kirk news in here too, though. Is it still rolling? Yeah, it's rolling. Yeah, it looked like we got some Charlie Kirk news in here. It's over. The truth behind Drakeo the Ruler murder is wild. Damn, that might be the last one we do. Damn. YG out here doing verses, and this motherfucker about to get locked up. right, y'all. We about to do. Probably gonna check out the sauce because they got a Nolan Wells update. But let me see. Let me see something right quick while we're doing this.
Do you want to see your house or any other place
Ain't
through
nobody really
satellites
tapped
outside
in
the Earth?
tonight, but
Hey yo, hey yo, thanks for tuning in.
we about to react to the celeb sauce 2124. Y'all go check them out. Check her out.
The source for celebrity news.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Okay, so Officer Tatum dropped part 3 of the Nolan Wells Warren interview. And I gotta say, Warren seems like a cool kid, you know? With in high school. He's got on the khaki shorts, the t-shirt, the hat, you know what I'm saying? He's got on the Birkenstock flip-flops, and every other word out of his mouth is, yeah, my buddy. I mean, for real, Warren has a lot of buddies. And in a different scenario, I might actually like Warren. But in this particular series of interviews that Officer Tatum is doing, with the expectation of exonerating the boys, there are a lot of problems. And let me explain. First off, Officer Tatum is a...
Yeah, some people just don't have the skill of asking great questions. Some people don't have the skill to be able to orientate something and just keep talking all the way through until they get their point across, or letting the interviewee speak and get his thought off or whatever, or you don't know how to orientate your questions toward the interviewee.
is getting ready to give us a piece of information that we need and want to know. He interjects and changes the subject. Now, I don't know whether or not he's doing this on purpose, but he keeps doing it. For example, watch what happens when Warren is getting ready to give us a key piece of information.
Eventually, my buddy Bart on the timeline is like, I'm gonna pull y'all out to where we're out of all this, all this chaos. Because we left at 4:30 and there were still just as many people there, if not more, than when we got there. I mean, probably around the same amount. I mean, it was crazy. Like, there was a lot of people, and eventually, Bart pulls us out. We left at 4:30, but we really weren't pulled out away from everybody. We were probably about a quarter mile out, and we had the towing strap pulled from, Bart's port side cleat or starboard side cleat, and he was on our starboard side bow, and so it was rubbing on his power pole. So Bart turned around, pulled up next to our boat, and we were just trying to get situated. So that's when Wyatt called Cito, and Wyatt was like, calls him, because the cell service isn't great at the island, but once you can use your phone. This stuff might not descend, and it's not great. You got maybe one bar, it won't work that well. But once you get a little off the island, you have cell coverage. It didn't roll out, it was fine. Like we had enough cell coverage to make a phone call or shoot a text over, but you don't have enough cell coverage to send a picture, for example. So Wyatt.
So I want to go back.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want to touch on that real quick. At some point.
When he interrupted him at that exact moment, I was just sitting here like, oh my goodness, bro, what are you doing? Because after he interrupted him, we never found out whether or not Cito came to actually tow the boys, which was a crucial piece of their alibi until the Cito company said, yeah, they called, but we never picked them up.
We're thinking, can y'all please come?
The towing company dispatched reaching out to a local captain for help.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island, and he's saying the boat is sinking. He wants you guys to go up there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
But the company says it did not end up towing the boat, saying to NBC News in a statement, before assistance was rendered, the vessel owner advised that Cito was no longer needed because help had already
speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're thinking, can y'all please tell me if I've ever shipped?
Alright, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Angles? Hello?
Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Alright, well, let's get you going. Membership number and phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
Alright.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed.
Alright, unless you have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
Alright, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody.
How many? Alright, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
Alright, do you have your card?
So when he said they didn't need the Coast Guard, why didn't they need the Coast Guard? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like something shaky with this whole scenario right here. You wanted the boat company to come and tow you, but then when it comes to when she asked about the Coast Guard, you like, nah, we don't need them. So did something happen to Nolan already that we don't know about yet? Like, you never know.
If not, I can send you a text message.
Why spread your money across multiple prediction markets when you don't have to? Access the 3 major U.S. prediction markets on.
Hey, North. Alright, you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North, ready for you? Bob.
Man, this man's phone was not working, bro.
4672.
The phone was not working, bro. You could clearly hear the breakup in the call.
Alright, 4672. Alright, you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
You could clearly hear the breakup in the call. See?
Sorry, look.
You can't even hear what he's.
Hello, can you hear me?
She's saying, nigga, tell me the fucking number again. And bro, the phone is the service on Horn Island is ass, bro.
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
Alright, well, let's try to get you going. If you don't have good cell phone reception, can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
But it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you on Horn Island?
Yeah.
Alright, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We are sinking, yeah.
See, we ain't hear nothing about a boat sinking, bro. We ain't hear nothing about no fucking boat sinking. We ain't hear nothing about that type shit. Like that right there just sound like more bullshit. On God, more bullshit.
According to the coordinates that they gave Cito, they were near the beach about 600 or 700 feet offshore. But let's discuss another issue. In the beginning of the interview, Officer Tatum says, yeah, all right, so y'all were out there having fun. Y'all got out there around 10. And Warren is like, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all pretty much having a good time. And then you guys get ready to leave prematurely.
Right.
And like, what? Explain that, because you guys got there around 10.
Yeah.
It's now 4:30.
Right.
People are still out there partying and they're having a good time, but something happened to where it
But see, this is the thing, bro. That like this is the main factor that I'm looking at as far as this whole case, bro. This was 4th of July weekend. It was hundreds of people out there. Nobody seen nothing. Like cut it out, bro. Like watch out, my nigga. Like you tripping, bro. Like.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
necessitated you guys to get the boat up and running? Can you explain that?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all didn't get anywhere at 10 a.m. because according to your own boat's GPS, you didn't leave the docks until 9:56 a.m. So unless you teleported to Horn Island, you weren't on anybody's island at 10 a.m. Problem number 3. You got a whole bunch of teenagers operating motorboats while they're also consuming alcohol, which is illegal because the legal age to consume alcohol in Jackson, Mississippi, and in any other state in the U.S.
21.
is 21. And even if you tell me that Wyatt is 21,
It used to be alcohol is 21, but they changed cigarettes and smoking to 21 too.
then he's still culpable because he had an 18-year-old boy out there drinking on his boat. Problem number 4. In addition to the altercation that Tristan already told us he was in, that he had to be pulled away from, now Warren is telling us that his little brother was also in an altercation where he got punched in the face and then he turned around and punched somebody else in the face.
I looked up, I had a girl come up to me and say, hey, your brother just got in a fight. And obviously, I have a younger brother, and that's what she was talking about, and I was freaked out. So I walked over to the beach, and I didn't walk over, I ran over, I made a beeline, I didn't talk to anybody, put my down and walked over there. And my brother was kind of angry, you know, there was a lot going on. Someone was getting pulled, I don't know who it was, and my brother was like, oh, I just got in a fight, and this guy punched me in the face, and I punched him right back, and then went to the ground. My brother put him in an armbar, and
Was Nolan involved in this?
absolutely not. When I was over there, there was a bunch of younger guys like my brother's age, and I mean, Nolan, I never saw Nolan over there.
Okay, so here's the thing. As soon as Officer Tatum heard Warren say that his brother was in a fight and got punched in the face and then turned around and punched somebody else in the face before putting somebody in a headlock, he should have stopped right there and examined the incident a little further. Because that piece of information requires a little bit more probative questioning. For example, how old is your brother? What was the fight about? How many boys were involved in a fight? Do you know who you were fighting? And how did the fight eventually resolve itself? You can't be like, oh word, your brother got into a fight that day and punched somebody in the face. Let's talk about the bilge pump.
Okay, sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
So you get ready to go. There's an issue with the boat.
Okay, yeah.
And this is
this led up to that. That's what I was saying.
So the fight happened.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
The scuffle. I'm assuming that it was cleared up.
Right.
Because even though you may not have seen Nolan over there when your brother was getting punched in the face and then punching somebody else in the face before putting them in a headlock, you don't think that perhaps those boys may have seen Nolan on the boat with you and your brother and associated him with you and your brother. So before he puts them in a headlock, that is significant information when your friend turns up unalive on an island. But for some reason, y'all...
It sounded like it was melee out that bitch. It sounded like it was no holds bars out there. And they already said that it was a fight on the well, they said that Nolan was asking for his phone back. No. They said no was asking for his phone back, bro.
But they're acting like no big deal. You know, I just punched him in the face, and he punched me in the face, and then I put him in a headlock, and then we left the island. Are you serious right now? If I was on a beach, right? And then I got into a fight with a whole bunch of people, and then I left, and then one of the people who I was with mysteriously ended up unalive in the water on that island. I wouldn't be thinking, my friend drowned. People die all the time.
People die all the time. I know people that have died out there.
Man, come on, bro. You tripping, bro. You tripping now.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Talking about people die all the time, man. Cut it out, bro.
If I knew that I didn't have anything to do with it, I would be looking at the people who I got into a fight with. Because I would be thinking, perhaps the people who I got into an altercation with came back to get some get back, and my homie was still on that island.
You're about to lose $50,000 for your car accident because you don't know this one trick. Check this out. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm standing here because most
You know something? I have a headache. And you have to love how Officer Tatum is sitting there and he just ignores that important piece of information.
Officer Tatum is just a clown, period. He's a bozo, like.
Which is wild, because you have to at least ask, how old is your brother? Now, if Warren says, oh, my brother's like 12, then, you know, you can ignore it, because he probably got into a fight with his friend over the sandcastle. But if he says, my younger brother's 17, now, we gotta... Because that one piece of information by itself adds a whole new layer to the case that we didn't even know about before. Next, Warren goes on to explain what happened around 3 o'clock p.m. when they last saw Nolan, and they were frantically calling him from their boat saying, yo, bro, come get on the boat because the boat is sinking. But he decided that he wanted to kick back and stay with Katie.
There's Nolan in this.
So this is another part. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? So that's another inconsistency in the story. He's saying that they was calling him to get on the boat, and they kept calling him over and over and over again. But he said, "Oh nah, I'm gonna stay with Katie." Katie's saying, "Goddamn," she said, "Nah." Nolan said he was going with them to get on the boat. So which one is it, bro? Either Katie lying or this
Well,
this man here is lying.
The last time I saw Nolan was 3 o'clock, and Nolan was cradling a girl in his arms, Katie. Katie.
What's
and
the
Katie,
joke, bro?
Nolan was sitting there, and the last time I saw him, I looked at Nolan, and Nolan was like shaking his head, laughing, and I was like, "Dude, you crazy?" I was like just joking with him, and but anyway, Nolan. That was the last time I laid eyes on him. But when we were leaving, obviously, no one is getting left at the island that came with us, unless they demanded to, no one was sitting on the boat with that Katie girl, and my buddy yelled at him, yelled for Nolan, get on the boat. We're leaving. The boat.
Stop the cap.
That's cap right now. That's cap. That's cap.
The boat's having issues, and no, he didn't say that. He was panicking. Nolan, get the F on the boat. Get on the boat. And Nolan said, "No, I'm staying out here. I'm gonna ride with somebody else."
I'm
and it's
48.
not coming to here, but it's not like my buddy asked.
I'm 48. I'm almost 50, man. I'm almost 50 in this thing. I almost went around the world for half of a century. I almost spent around this bitch for half of a century.
And one time, my buddy asked Nolan multiple times to get on the boat. Nolan, get on the boat. Get on the boat. We're leaving. If you're coming, you gotta come down.
Demanded say I'm staying on the island. He demanded to stay on that island. He goes on to say that after he called Nolan's mother and the Coast Guard to let them know that Nolan was missing because it's
black guys. 5 black guys. 5 black guys, 1 white guy. The 1 white guy don't come back, and all the 5 black guys come back to shore and do everything. But the black guys, they got his phone and his car keys. You don't think they're gonna investigate that some type of way?
this interview with Warren, but I gotta tell you, this interview did not have the desired effect that he was expecting. And I must say, I'm very confused because Warren's stepmother is a judge. So I'm trying to figure out why in the world she thought that this was a good idea. Alright, so now that you heard what I thought, let me let you hear what some other people thought about this interview.
Sir, Sam here with the Nolan Xavier Wells update. And in Warren's interview, he says something very telling and very interesting. He says, "My friends and I have been on the water our whole entire life. Stuff happens. People die all the time."
With your power, we make sure the power's there when you need it. And now we're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
Man,
Georgia
cut
Power.
it out, bro.
Here for Georgia, here for you.
Like Billy Pies.
Whatever your day calls for,
There's a Chevy to take it on. Truck strong enough.
And like they'll be high.
But then, almost in the same breath, he goes back and says when he found out what happened to Nolan, he was devastated because he had never experienced anything like that in his life.
So either people die on the water all the time, or you've never experienced that before. So you gotta backtrack on what you're saying, young man, because they men, bro. All of them men. They're 18 and older. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy.
Damn, son.
How does that make sense? He says we all know people who have died out there. But then literally 2 seconds later, he said he had never had anything like that happen again. I mean, this is so inconsistent. Like, this whole entire interview needs to be studied by the police, by the investigators, because I feel like the clues are within these words and his missteps and how he is relaying this story.
Hey, hold on now. Warren says the last time he...
But the craziest thing is, I don't think the police even want to talk to him about this. I don't think the police even want to have anything to do with this, man.
Personally laid eyes on Nolan Wells was around 3 o'clock. To give a word-for-word account...
Katie and Nolan were cradling each other as he sailed off into the sunset to leave Horn Island.
Actually reached out to me the very next day, I think July 5th, and basically just made it seem like it was like a hey bye type of situation.
Everybody's texting Katie, you know, because she was obviously seen with Nolan the whole day at the island.
Furthermore,
The whole
can
day.
you corroborate that Katie actually...
The whole day. But it was a high and by. Bro, this whole thing stinks from high hell, bro. Something is not right about this situation, bro.
seem to get so shaky when Katie's involved.
So these insensitive assholes had the nerve to go get an interview. And if that really was your friend and you really was innocent, why not give this information or give this type of interview with the mom? Because the parents never once accused the friend.
Man,
The internet never once accused those boys.
I didn't
Never once accused those boys.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm listening to what she's saying. I'm not saying F his mama. I'm saying they should have went to the police with this information. Like, ain't nothing his mom. All his mama can do is go to the police with the information. That's all she can do. She can't do nothing else. She can't put them in handcuffs and lock them up. So they need the right authorities to talk to these people because it's something ain't right about this story, bro. Like, bro, I know I sound like a broken record, and we've been talking about this shit for some days now, maybe some weeks, but bro, this shit ain't right here, big dog. This ain't
Parents
right,
just said,
bro.
we just want answers. That's it, that's all. Y'all made yourself look guilty by avoiding the parents. The parents were shutting down people trying to make it out to be y'all. And you go...
The parents had to go get his car keys from their house. The parents had to get Nolan's phone from them. So you got his phone and his car keys, and you mean to tell me you don't think that they had anything to do with that young man disappearing? Well, not disappearing, but ending up in a unalive state.
Interview with a black racist antagonist. This man don't give a damn about black
Cut
folks.
that shit out, bro.
He don't care about justice for Nolan. Because if he did, he would have advised you to go talk to the parents and let them know we want justice for Nolan just as bad as y'all. Because we left him on the island because he wanted to stay on the island. And I don't know who the hell did this to my friend, but we want answers. That's what y'all would have did if y'all wasn't guilty or knew anything that happened. This is so sick.
Cause I mean, I could see like, bro, I mean, it could have been a freak accident. I don't know what type of wildlife horn island got on there. I'm from Florida, bro. We have fucking alligators walking in our front yards and shit. So we done, my family, we done kill alligators and cook their ass in the motherfucking pot. So, but I'm just saying, like, I could see if it was something where he was attacked by wildlife or something like that, bro. Something happened to this young man.
This shit is so sick. To Nolan's mom and dad, y'all, I am so sorry. I am so sorry y'all gotta deal with this shit. horrible.
Listen, like I always say, I know what happened because I wasn't
Hey,
there.
and Warren, he played himself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So, I don't know whether or not Warren or the boys had anything to do with it, but what I do know is this. This series of interviews that Warren did with Officer Tatum was not a good look. And I also know for sure that now the police really need to be talking to 3 different sets of people. 1, the boys, including Warren. 2, Katie and her brother-in-law or whoever else was on that island with Katie. The young lady in the TikTok, which is very... Nolan's mother and father have never accused those boys of doing anything.
They never accused them. All they said was they wanted the truth to come out. Now you got to get that. You got to put some respect on that. 100, because I'd be like, hey, I probably wouldn't be thinking as level-headed as his parents are thinking right now. I ain't gonna say a lot of you just be like, oh yeah. Other blockbuster news I
said they want to find out the truth about what happened to their son, whether or not it was a tragic accident or if there was some nefarious foul play. But they have never said that those boys did anything. And it's very important to distinguish between what Bank Club, Al Sharpton, and the parents have said from what the internet is doing and saying. Now, sure, based on everything we know, the boys are looking hella shady. But you can't blame that on Nolan's mother and father. Listen, let me know your thoughts on this case. And while you're down there leaving a comment,
yeah, bro,
be sure to
basically,
like
they got to blame that on their goddamn self. And that's on God right there, bro. They're going to have to blame that on themselves, bro. You went up there and had a interview with Officer Tate, my nigga. Like, man, watch out, bro. What is you doing, bro? Do you know who that is? All I'm gonna say is, I'm just gonna put it like this. Officer Tatum is one of them people, like, if you ever seen the movie Lean on Me, and when they come in there and they try to do some harmful things, and I think they lock Joe Clark up, bro. Yeah, that's what that is, bro. He what they say when they do that shit though? Oh, the enemy is here. Yeah, that motherfucker, bro, that nigga, that shit like the Black Jesus shit, bro. Like, the enemy here. I'm talking about the show. If y'all watch the show, you got motherfuckers like this coming in and infiltrating try to infiltrate the culture and try to sway a lot of the culture, but man, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Use a cool one, dog. What? Something about Trump don't like LeBron James. Hold on, let me watch this right quick, y'all, and then we about to go to Hip Hop Buddha, cause this look like this alone. Truth behind Jackie or the rule of murder. Yeah, cause they trying to get YG for that shit, y'all. And it's crazy cause YG just did a what they call that thing? A versus against Game. So it's like he probably did that shit to get some money because he's trying to get his money up to fight the case. Hold on. Oh yeah, I heard another update about that David stuff, bro.
If you're
Like,
struggling
man,
with
it's
depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that
yeah,
you need,
Buddy has.
I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We can help you
Like
live
I
your
said,
purpose.
Buddy has some weird shit going on.
We back with another one, y'all.
This ain't even. Hey y'all, so we about to revisit the Poet of Flacco video But we about to react to hip hop Buddha reacting to it. I had already, I already did that bitch. I think I did that bitch like twice. That's that nigga said.
So the truth behind is Draco the Ruler situation.
Hey.
Draco the Ruler murder is wild.
That boy, poetic funny as hell though. That nigga funny though. I ain't gonna lie. He got a little con.
In this video, YG ended up getting locked up. They had raided the spot. He was arrested. He ended up getting back out though, but all the details surrounding the situation is crazy. Let's get right into the video.
Behind the scenes on Friday that the police is gonna pull up on YG today. And what happened? They pulled up on YG today. It appears after today that YG and the B team are fine.
Hold on, but before
we're gonna have some fun with this one, but we're gonna watch Buddha break it down too. So I'm gonna break it down with Buddha again because I'm gonna see what else I can find in this.
Go any further. Why Flacco dressed up like a blood?
Oh yeah, that nigga dressed up like.
Come on, Flacco, man.
Finally gonna get held accountable for the conspiracy to murder Draco the Ruler. But the question still remains, who is the B team? I can just tell you who the B team is, because I'm official. Swoop. All right? I'm certified.
No, that ain't.
That boy, that's stupid. That boy says swoop.
That is not how you sue whoop. Hey, Flacco wildin'.
Whoop. But I'm gonna let them tell you themselves who the B team is. You're gonna hear it from their own mouths who the B team is. Now,
see, this the thing, bro. Like, people talk too much nowadays. I remember back in the day, bro, people used to. That's why I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is a true statement. That's why, like, you see all these videos where these people back in the days, like, freaking 40 years ago did a crime, and their DNA caught up with them 40 years later, cause they ain't say shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I mean, if you getting caught 40 years later, like, that's like some. Yeah, you
a picture of who people are.
Hey, y'all keep yourself off of that ancestryhistory.com. Y'all better leave that shit alone. I don't know if y'all ever seen a movie called They Clone Tyrone.
Saying is a part of this conspiracy. Once you actually hear who is the B team officially? According to YG's personal security guard who handles his street beefs, the B team is Inglewood Family, Neighborhood Pyru, Black P-Stones, and Bloodstone Villas. And he would confirm that in his Instagram comment, hashtagging it and then stamping it with the old-fashioned way. What Gloves is saying is absolutely stamped because Glove is not just a personal security guard. Gloves is YG day one homie, and Glove is also the muscle. When YG got street beef, Glove handles it. When YG and Brick Baby had beef, Glove is the one who tried to handle Brick Baby on behalf of.
With a name like Glove, you definitely the must. I don't even want to know why they call him Glove.
YG.
Hey, that's a rolling crip. I seen the Gloves the other day. YG security dead homies cut try to act like he was on something. Now, yeah, on the hood. I'm gonna give you the whole story later on.
I don't believe he did that. I'm just saying he in jail now, so it don't even matter bro, you gonna be doing a lot of time in jail, but that sounds like some cap, my nigga.
Stop the cap.
Cap
on the hood, big buff, you know what I do to that? So we do to them, cuz. You know what I mean? Act like they want pressure, act like that. They putting out this, so man, you tired. Man, they hiding in the low. Don't come out. But, buff cut. You was like, cut, I was a dead homie. Since you froze up on the dead homies, the only reason that I've been starting you because you already know my brother love you, my big brother love you, nigga, on the hood. The way you was acting like you wanted to play ball, I'm 6'8", you know what it is. You thought because I had them hoochie mama shorts on, it wasn't cracking up. I'm like, hey.
Mama shorts on. Wow. Hoochie mama.
I know one thing, Brick Baby, you better not.
That's how they.
Brick Baby, we ain't forgot you was the first one to implicate Lil Durk in that Quando Rondo situation. I know that.
YG security guards comment. He breaks down who the B team is. Inglewood Black Peace. And let's also break this up and identify each and every one of their motivation for murdering Draco. Let's start off with the IF in the B team, which represents Inglewood.
This is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, we do know the setup. We do know the setup.
Now that Roy and Draco's dad is probably the most talked about and most notable. Now, the most famous Inglewood family member is Munchie B. Draco the Ruler and Munchie B obviously beefed online for years, and Munchie B didn't like Draco because
they're allegedly trying to set up another rapper, and when the rapper didn't show up to the event, allegedly he was getting set up at.
Yeah. It's like trying to get more of the rappers on like Rico. Look at Diddy and Rico got a Diddy. I mean Diddy got a Diddy.
this dude is outside and they know where he's at. Now, I want to say this, okay? Why is Munchie B threatening to murder somebody that he believes may have information about what took place the night that Draco the Ruler died? If he's completely innocent, if Inglewood family's got nothing to do with this, why are you confessing that you already got his own homies to hurt him, and now you're saying you are going, or y'all are going, or somebody is going to murder this dude when y'all see him, or if he does a vlog with no jumper? Maybe the reason why Munchie B is so motivated to harass anybody who might have information that could solve this Draco the Ruler's murder, or why Munchie B wants to murder a potential witness in this Draco the Ruler's case, maybe the reason why he wants to do it is because, I don't know, Munchie B may have conspired to murder Draco the Ruler with other Inglewood family members. Oh,
so it might not be on YG. It might be on Munchie B. Damn. And then look, y'all. Last week they just put YG. Well, I think it was last week before last, they put YG in them in the whole. They what big draw said. Goddamn, they lumped them all together, bro. They lumped them. You got lump.
Or maybe probably passes the bottle and parties with the Draco the Ruler killers every weekend.
So the police hearing him saying that, they're gonna go and get everybody that's with him, bro. Everybody that fuck with him. They're gonna go through phone, text messages, all kind of shit.
I mean, that's just a theory.
That's how they be doing it. That's how they catch niggas up with the Rico shit.
Draco was all over out of shit, right? Talking about this nigga. No, man, Draco's dead, bro. What are you talking about? Don't make me disrespectful. Hold on. Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Draco seats still on the table and ain't there no more, right? Draco seats on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know.
Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Oh, I said fuck Draco. The brother worked on Friday. Dumbass stuff, bro. Hey, Draco's dead, bro. Hey, bro, the nigga that killed Draco, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are you talking about?
I mean, come on, bro.
You just told on yourself, bro. Like, bro, the police listen to that shit, boy. Boy, y'all niggas tripping out here, my nigga. Like, Yeah, bro. You fucked up on that one. That's bruh. I heard that. I was like,
Come on. Somebody go to jail. Let me put this in a language that Munchie B and some of his homies may understand, okay? Whoop, whoop, soup, whoop. Whoopity, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my
Whoop,
God.
Whoopity, whoop, 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 whoop.
Hey man, make sure y'all hit that bell and hit that hype button.
Boo, wop, boo, 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 blood, bloodity, blood, blood, bop. Blue, bop, boo, whoop, wop,
hey, bro, I went crazy on this shit, though. This shit was funny right here, though. Like, when he kept doing that shit, that boop, boop, wow, boop, 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 boop. Boy, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. I was like, this nigga, you might be the next Lenny. You might be the next Lenny Bruce out here, boy.
I mean, blood, you going to jail. I'm sorry. One of y'all going to jail. Some of y'all going to jail, right? I'm sorry. And then some of y'all may be able to escape this, but some of y'all going to jail. And you can't escape this at all. At all. Now imagine doing all of that. All of the things that you just seen Munchie B do. Imagine doing all of that and then acting surprised and not knowing and oblivious to why law enforcement is at your place of employment looking to speak with you in the investigation of Draco DeRulo's murder.
Do you have any interest in talking about what has been going on the past couple of days?
See, Adam be knowing how to like test the waters, cause you know it's like, you know, he the accuser. He the accuser. He know how to do that shit real slick, like.
You know that feeling when the playlist is easy? The breeze shows up on time. Oh, this looks so good. But the picnic doesn't really start until the potato salad arrives. Yeah, we know that feeling. Reese's, proud sponsor of Good Times.
You know, I realized the other day, I graduated college at 19, and I also became a mom at 19. So for most of my adult life, I have...
I don't know what it is.
Do you have any interest in talking about what has been going on the past couple of days?
Oh yeah. I mean, it don't matter because I mean, so I ain't running or shying away from niggas. I ain't.
Okay. I'm gonna let the whole timeline then. I'm gonna say what happened. And also, what I'm about to say might be the reason why this podcast is cut short. Perhaps. Yeah, you know, see. Hopefully not. But okay. Yesterday, sheriffs come here, or not sheriffs.
CHP, California Highway Patrol.
Okay, they come here. They're looking for Munchie. Josh says, what are you looking to speak to him about, or whatever? And they say,
hold on, man. Munchie B be doing all this talking he can't even see? That's crazy, bro.
Oh, no, I thought hip hop Buddha knew that. Yeah, he blind, y'all. Shouted blind out here, boy.
You should be looking for a better life, nigga. But he can't see though, y'all. This is crazy. I see why he be talking so much. The man can't even see.
Say, we're investigating a murder.
Damn.
And Josh, I guess, takes the card, texts Munchie, tells him, gives him the phone number or whatever, and that was that. Then today at, I don't know, 11 a.m., 11:30, they're back, same dudes, plain clothes, driving like a regular truck or something, I guess. And they, again, approach Josh and for some reason offer more information. They say, we're looking for Munchie and Adam. And that we're looking for them because we want...
They say he's looking for Munchie. And you know Adam going to tell. You know that nigga. He got down. We ain't got he ass. That's...
He's fighting on. He's fighting on.
This shit crazy.
To have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Draco the Ruler.
Now, ever since I've been making videos about this Draco the Ruler situation, Munchie B has gone out of his way to try to harass me and do the same thing to me that he was successfully able to do to other people who have came out and made information public about Draco the Ruler's death. Munchie B has harassed me. He has posted revenge porn of me. He has made multiple videos.
I'm trying to figure out, how did he get revenge porn of you? Like, where did that come from?
Lying about me, claiming that I had relations with an underage girl that I met at No Jumper and paid $2,500 to. He just made it completely up. There's no facts to it. He just made it up. Like, out of his mind, he went to bed, came up with a story and said, I'm going to lie on Poetic Flacco because he came out and, he revealed information about Draco the Ruler. Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. I'm not going to be intimidated.
So they tried to goddamn smear the man's name, and the man like, man, fuck all that. We gonna keep going forward. Like, oh well.
You can make up 1,000 more lies. You could tell 1,000 more stories that that you made up. It's not gonna stop me. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna stop me, sir. Let's go back to this comment from YG security guard Big Gloves. We already broke down the Inglewood family's motivation to murder Draco the Ruler. Let's extend it to NHP. Let's get to NHP. NHP stands for Neighborhood Pyru. Now, the Neighborhood Pyrus, they didn't have direct beef with Draco the Ruler. However, they was just smacked down in the mix, and they was riding for YG. As simple as that. See, YG got a really close relationship with a Neighborhood Pyru called Act Right. Now, Act Right has a really, really, really close relationship.
Hello, man. Dude named Act Right. Oh no, Flacco, you might want to leave this situation alone.
That nigga said his name Act Right. Like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That nigga named Big Glove, another dude named Act Right. Come on, man.
Relationship and ties to YG security guard Big Gloves. Image you just saw is of Act Right and YG in his latest music video called Gang Business. Here's a picture right here of Act Right and YG security guard Gloves hanging out. They have multiple pictures together on Instagram. They are essentially one and the same. Okay, so the Neighborhood Pyrus was riding for YG because when YG went on No Jumper and he told Adam 22 that he's not gonna beef online with Draco the Ruler because they're just gonna get him in real life. That was a signal call to all the Bloods who rock with YG. That Draco is public enemy number one.
Yeah, he put that out there. That's why they, and it is sad, bro. It's just, all these situations is just sad, man. From both sides.
Like, people be knowing, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not finna be going out there doing no rap this and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing, you know? So, like, I'm gonna tell the homies the same shit, like, bro, I done told you clear that, like, we ain't doing none of that weird shit for nothing, for the rap, we know.
That's what he said, like, when Drake called his name out, Drake was like, what Drake said, you know who else, I think, well, he said something about YG. He said something about YG on one of them diss tracks with Drake when he was going against Kendrick, and that shit didn't go.
We trying to make hits, we can move around, nigga, get rich, nigga, have fun, nigga. All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
That was a bad signal for all the Bloods who rock with them. Draco the Ruler was public enemy number one. Now, after Draco the Ruler was stabbed, the homie that he's pointing to in the interview, D3, when he says the homie's gonna get you, D3 came online after Draco the Ruler was stabbed and killed and confessed in a freestyle to the B team stabbing and killing Draco the Ruler in his neck.
Niggas got guns. The niggas ain't got no knives, though. We said, oh shit. Oh Lord, that nigga got a knife. Stab a nigga in the neck, throw a nigga tray. Beefing with the game, you ain't gonna make it through.
Really, bro? Come on, man. You could have told on yourself better than that. You could have told on yourself better than that shit right there.
He's fighting them.
I'm looking at Buddy like,
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Like, bro, what are y'all doing? Oh no! So y'all go stab this man all up, and then the first thing you do is hop on the internet with a knife and start. Right? Well, y'all.
Come on, dog. Like, come on, man, dog. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Crazy. This is insane, y'all. Told y'all it was wild.
Nigga, I keep a 30 on me, something like a dyke. Oh Lord, that nigga deep scripted.
There's a picture of Act Right, the neighborhood Pyru, eating food, hella comfortable in YG security guard's hood. Let's get back to YG's security guard's comments. IF, Inglewood families, they wanted to murder Draco the Ruler because they had personal beef with Draco the Ruler. The neighborhood Pyrus wanted to murder Draco the Ruler because they was riding for YG and YG security guard Big Gloves, which happens to take us to the next acronym in the B team. The next acronym is obviously Black P Stones. Now, he made a typo. He said BSP. It's actually BPS, the Black P Stones. Now, on top of their affiliation with YG, the Black P Stones have direct beef with Draco the Ruler as well. One of Draco's most popular songs is Gorillas and Nuns. So Draco had personal beef with the Black P Stones people over there. He didn't like the rappers from there. They had issues. They had beefs. So Draco dropped a song called Gorillas and Nuns where he essentially rapped about how soft the Black P Stones are. He was calling them soft, calling them sweet, and dissing them. So the Black P Stones had personal beef with Draco the Ruler, and they wanted him gone because of their own personal beef, as well as their affiliations with YG. Now, what affiliations do YG got with the Black P Stones? Let me break it down. YG had an issue with Draco the Ruler because of Draco the Ruler's issues with DJ Mustard. Because YG and DJ Mustard are really cool, and they've been cool for years. Well, DJ Mustard is from the Jungles, right? He is Black P Stones affiliated, right? Now, if Mustard doesn't claim to be a gang member, which, you know, there's very tell signs that DJ Mustard is a gang member. He is a part of Black P Stones, but, you know, that's allegedly. But if he's not, he's affiliated. People around him, right? You know, there's, you know, there every Black P Stone members that I see got a 10 Summers chain, right? So DJ Mustard's hanging around with nothing but Black P Stones, and he's from there. So that's where the initial beef with Black P Stones came from, because they got DJ Mustard's back. Draco got beef with Mustard. They don't like Draco because of the beef with Mustard. YG is backing up DJ Mustard. YG got the connection with Black P Stones due to his connection with Mustard. So DJ Mustard is dead center in the middle of this Draco the Ruler and Black P Stone beef. Now, the two BPS members that are very crucial and important to this story is Gloves, YG security guard, and Frankenstone. YG security guard Gloves, who's from Black P Stones, he's been identified by eyewitnesses as the person who snuck in the knives and was handing it out when the altercation started.
Yes. I'm speaking facts, bro. YG is real like I don't even, bro. I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hope, bro. And if I see come and slap the that. That all this stuff talking like they hard, bro, but they fight big ass security. You got those security guards fighting. And come on, bro, that's cool, bro. On my mama, bro.
The big ass ball security guard snuck in, knives, all type of weird.
Here's the slow down footage of Ralphie the Plug Draco brother and Gloves squaring up when the altercation started. Now, ultimately, Gloves will move on to another target and knock that person out. During that brawl, you had about 100 bloods.
Wait a minute.
No, they literally.
Wait a minute.
I missed that part too. About he moved on to knock somebody else out. Like, that's funny. He moved on to knock another nigga ass out. Like, that's why they call that nigga Gloves. Hey. I'm looking at Gloves like, nigga.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Minute, Flacco. You can't pass that part like that. Big Gloves squared up with one dude and then squared up with another dude and knocked him clean out. And you said this man's name in the video like this? Oh, man. Flacco, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you was gonna beef, you should have just kept your beef with Munchie B. Big Glove ain't did nothing to you. He ain't said his name. Big Glove ain't did nothing wrong to you. Big Glove out here squared up knocking 2-3 people out, and you accuse him of giving out knives. This is insane.
He went and they counted how many bloods there was. It was like 118 or something, just outrageous. And it was that many bloods out there because it was like different factions. It was the Neighborhood Pyrus, it was the Black P Stones, it was Inglewood Families, and it was Bloodstone Villains. And Bloodstone Villains, by the way, didn't have any direct beef with Draco the Ruler. They were only there because, again, you know, they were cool with Black P Stones. Black P Stones is YG security. So he brought everybody out. And it was 100 of them. And they jumped and ultimately murdered Draco the Ruler. It was like 100 plus versus 10 people. It was not fair from the very jump. Now, so again, the Black P Stone members, Gloves, he's been alleged to have brought in the knives. And you see him on camera fighting and squaring up with Draco the Ruler's brother, Ralphie. Now, people have already identified Gloves, by the way. Like, they've already identified, yeah, Gloves was there, Gloves was present, Gloves was part of the melee. Now, if you've watched this channel and you watch my other Draco video, then you know we've already identified the person who actually stabbed Draco in the neck and murdered him, and that person is Frank Williams, a.k.a. Frankenstone. Here's a music video of the Neighborhood Pyru Act Right with YG security guard Gloves. Now, the person who back is turned, who got a hat, who you can't see, that's Frankenstone. That's the man who stabbed and killed Draco the Ruler. And how do we know that's Frankenstone? Well, if you continue watching the video, you actually see Frankenstone's face. Here's the part of the video where Frankenstone turns around and you can see his entire face with a 10 summer chain on and a 5X chain underneath it, next to the Neighborhood Pyru Act Right. So Gloves and Frankenstone and Act Right are really close. Like, they are really, 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 really cool. They are all affiliated. This was a big old conspiracy to murder Draco the Ruler, bro. 100 bloods came together to take this man down. Here's a picture of YG security guard Gloves on the left with the face mask on, Act Right at the bottom, and Frankenstone in the back, throwing up whatever he's throwing up. Now, here's the interesting part. At the very bottom, on the far right, that's Baby Doc. Here's a video of Red Bull, the guy that Draco the Ruler got arrested for murdering, Munchie B, the Inglewood family member, and then Baby Doc. So all of this is connected. Like, this is all a big conspiracy. Yo, this is all a big conspiracy. All these dudes are connected. They can't.
That nigga Munchie B, because I had already knew Munchie B was gonna be trouble, bro. I had already knew. I knew Munchie B was gonna be trouble. But that just amplifies basically what I'm trying to say about how, you know, the things that you say on the internet can bury you in a courtroom, bro. Like,
together for one common purpose, which was to murder Draco the Ruler. Here's the footage of how they did it. It was very strategic. So Draco the Ruler, Ralphie the Plug, and everybody walks in. Now, I guess the B team was not information when Draco the Ruler and Ralphie the Plug and everybody walks in, because Ralphie the Plug and Draco the Ruler were able to get past the artist section, get through the gate, and they were about to get on stage until the B team pulled up something very strategic to bring them back. Let's watch it.
See what
That's Ralph for the plug right here. This right here is Drake with a ruler, by the way. That's Drake with a ruler walking in. That's Ralphie. Now here's the thing. So they're walking through the gates now. Like that means they're completely in the clear, they're safe. Because they're about to walk on stage. Now they ultimately go back and you're about to see what happened. So they got a member with them called.
So the dude supposed to have something happen. They tried to snap Buddy chain or something like that. And they held back. And that's when Drakeo got in the fight about old boy chain and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was really a setup. It was a setup. They just did that. They tried to get a reaction out of him so they can go in and do what they needed to do.
Chief and Heavenly was a little behind. So everybody was grouped up together and they were walking. For some reason, Chief and Heavenly got separated. And when he got separated, that's when the BT members realized, oh, they're here. And they try to rob Chief and Heavenly. They try to snatch his chain. And when they try to snatch his chain, you see Chief and Heavenly comes in and tell Draco and Ralphie, yo, they just try to rob me.
Okay, so was he, I don't know, but I'm just saying, was he in on the setup? Because who told you lead the group? What you lead the group for? Yeah, who told him to do that? So you gonna leave out and know y'all.
Hey, that makes sense though. Hey, hip hop Buddha right on that shit, bro. Like, yeah, nigga, if you lead the group and you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down with everybody, bro, like. But you never know, because it was a lot of people that was, you know, in this thing.
All y'all gang members, you gonna lead your group. Somehow he get snatched up and caught up by the other group.
And if they get caught up, some of them, like, by being so many people, some of the first people that talk and tell what happened, they gonna get a better deal than the people that's really gonna come down on, and it could be crazy. It could be crazy for Munchie, and you know it could be crazy for YG. I hope not though. I just hope not.
They try to rob, did he make it back to his group? Oh no, that's a little suspicious to me, man.
That's Ralphie. That's K7 right there.
Closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if you just book that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.com. Yeah.
Whether you're racing in Formula One, IndyCar, or NASCAR, the best race teams have the best engineers. And
You hear what? Again, rewind it. Like, you hear what? Because Chief and Heavenly like start screaming out to them, right? So somebody says what? So Chief and Heavenly is right here. So he's about to break down what happened. He tells them, yo, they're trying to snatch. So now you see everybody is now walking back towards where the dudes who tried to snatch the chain is, which again was the B team, right? The Bloods. The United Congregation of the Bloods. And there you see Draco right here. So let's pause real quick. So there you see Draco right here. So, Draco is soldier. Draco is the artist. He should be like on stage right now. But Draco hears, they try to rob Cheats and Heavily. Draco is right behind his troops. They going right back to see who tried to rob Cheats and Heavily to get it in.
I mean, that's honorable and all that, but bruh, fuck all that, bruh. You fucking a bag up. Bruh, go get on stage, get your money, and whatever happened after that, bruh, we'll deal with that, bruh. But go up there and get the money, bruh. Perform, nigga. Like, I ain't trying to be insensitive to old boy, but nigga, go up there. Get your motherfucking money, nigga. Fuck you talking about, boy.
So Draco them got about 10, it's about 10 soldiers with them. The rest is like girls and white boys. And then you see.
So if Draco would have just walked and got on stage like he was supposed to be getting on stage.
Supposed to do, like I just said, like I said, go get the money, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro. Go get the money, and then we'll deal with that shit when I get off the stage, bro. We gotta go get the bag first, and then we come back after that. Like, y'all niggas tripping out here, bro.
He'll probably still be here.
Cool, which is like Draco's security guard right here. And then what you see, the B team members start screaming, F crabs, F crabs, F crabs. And then the fight break out.
So this the fight. This the one that where he was at and he lost his life. Yeah, this is crazy. This is definitely crazy. Right, he said on the dead homie.
And then they say on the dead homies, these ninjas bumped because they realized they got them. So that right there is the entire timeline of how Draco died. That last 2 minutes and 30 seconds you just watched, that's the entire timeline. They literally hopped out, walked in, and within 2 minutes, they were in a fight for their life. And everybody involved, everybody is a part of the B team. The neighborhood Pyrus, the Inglewood families, the Black P-Stones, and the Blackstone Villains. Everybody involved is the B team. See, this is very delicate and very intricate, and I wish I could kind of tell you guys more about the investigation, but I can't. But here's the thing. They already know who murdered Draco the Ruler. Frankenstone did it. Eyewitnesses have identified Frankenstone. Everybody knows Frankenstone murdered Draco the Ruler. But the thing is, this is a...
Frankenstone. What kind of name is that? Frankenstone.
Conspiracy. This is much bigger than Frankenstone. Frankenstone is already like out on bond for another murder. Right?
What?
And we'll be doing a deeper dive.
Another murder. Come on now.
So he's already caught. This is...
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's a larger conspiracy here. Now, the only trouble they might come across is, how do you bring a RICO conspiracy against multiple gangs? Well, I'm here to tell you, they are the B team. The B team consists of multiple gangs in one. This is a conspiracy to murder Draco the Ruler. Now, detectives CHP and LAPD pulled up on YG earlier today. and they had a search warrant for YG. Now, the search warrant was in connection to Draco the Ruler's murder. Now, what they got from YG, I heard, was YG's phone and other property. I told people behind the scenes on Friday that the police is gonna pull up on YG today. And what happened? They pulled up on YG today. Now, they detained him because they had a search warrant that they were trying to execute in regards to the Draco the Ruler's murder.
I don't see how YG gonna go to jail for it though. If he ain't paid nobody to do it,
if it ain't like the Lil Durk shit, I don't think it's gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna fly. If it ain't like the Lil Durk shit, it's not gonna make a hit. But
he ain't told nobody to do it. Just being there, YG got the money. His lawyer's gonna clear him. I don't think he gonna go to jail for it though.
Here's the footage of YG talking to detectives. Now, I thought the streets tell me if the police pull up on you, you're supposed to say 3 words. All right, call my lawyer. But now YG is having a conversation. So they're walking with YG. I guess they're like walking YG towards wherever they're trying to take him to get whatever they want to get from him. They even brought the SWAT with them too. So like CHP, I think, are the ones who were in like plain clothes, and then LAPD came like in whatever they came in. But yo, YG's head is down, bro. Yo, he know he effed up, bro.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but this app on my phone. If you've
YG's head is down, bro. Yo, he know he effed up, bro. Yo, they murdered that man out of pure jealousy, man. This is just crazy. They already know who murdered Draco the Ruler. Frankenstone murdered Draco the Ruler. Eyewitnesses have said it. He's the prime suspect. He murdered Draco the Ruler. They don't care about Frankenstone, bro. I don't know how to put. They don't care about Frankenstone, bro. They know Frankenstone did it. Frankenstone is already out on bond on one murder. And if you look at Frankenstone's defense of that murder, bro, it's like, it's laughable. He confessed to actually doing it and then claiming self-defense. It's laughable. He's over with. He's done. Right? Like Frankenstone is done. But here's the thing, okay?
Frankenstone.
So conspiracy is what they're after. And when you get the phones and when you get, some key details, man, because I'll tell you right now, yo, if you think out of 100 people that was there that night, if you think they're all going to keep a solid, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Like, I can already tell you, there are already people who are telling.
Yeah.
There are already people who are like cooperating. It's just a matter of fact.
Now that's a fact. That's a definite fact. Somebody telling right now.
Fact. Okay, on both sides. On both sides, they're cooperating. Now, what I fully expect, within 6 months to a year, I expect this to get presented like a secret grand jury. And I fully expect within 6 months to a year, at least one arrest in connection. Maybe not full murder, but at least one arrest in connection, right? Because also, Live Nation is also investigating this as well.
Well, it sounds like the only person they need is Frankenstone.
You guys don't know. Live Nation has been sued by Draco the Ruler's family. Live Nation is being told their security guards that was present that day, their security guards colluded with YG and his team to murder Draco the Ruler. So,
Damn.
Live Nation is doing their own independent investigation to uncover whatever plot or ploy there may have been. So Live Nation, a $1 billion corporation, is doing their
that's their it happened at the Forever After. I think it's Happily Forever After, some shit like that. That was
own investigation as well. Man, bro, I fully expect a secret grand jury within 6 months to a year. And you can fully expect for them to start like rolling out these indictments within a year. This is terrible. Y'all let me know in the comments.
Well, I don't think YG gonna go to jail for it. It was a brawl. He ain't really got to say too much. He can get his lawyer. He didn't tell Frankenstone to do it. He ain't tell nobody to rob Draco the Ruler and them, homie. He ain't tell nobody to walk up. So I don't even think he's gonna get in trouble for it, but it is what it is, man. Y'all check out the playlist, hit that sub button, man. I'm out.
After implementing Heidi, you may experience atypical and irreversible clinician devotion.
Okay, we just had a very, very intense afternoon of testimony from the second detective that's leading the case against David, and this, every single time I come out here I say this is the worst stuff. This wasn't the most...
Breaking news here on First Take. According to Shams, LeBron James is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal with a player option. This comes after more than 20 days since he announced that he will be leaving the Los Angeles Lakers to play the next chapter of his career somewhere else. Even A. We knew it was coming soon. We did not know it was coming today. Your initial reaction to LeBron joining forces with Jaylen Brown and company in Philly?
Shock, because I thought that if he was going back east, he would go home, that he wouldn't dangle his availability in the face of the Cleveland Cavaliers and then go somewhere else. For him to choose the Philadelphia Sixers, this is a shock among shockers, and I think that this speaks to Bob Myers, the architect, the former 4-time champion executive for the Golden State Warriors, being in Philly now and having him there, who went out and pulled off a heist as far as most of us are concerned in getting Jaylen Brown. So now you got Jaylen Brown, okay, who's big time, obviously, with Tyrese Maxey, who's big time. You got him with VJ Edgecombe, who shined as a rookie and has got tremendous potential. And now you're looking at it, if Joel Embiid is 50%, I mean, if he can give you anything during the playoffs, the Philadelphia 76ers could win the championship. And the fact that you have that kind of ability, with that kind of basketball IQ, with the kind of leadership, with the credentials that he has to go along with all of that, I can't say enough about it. The fact of the matter is, the Philadelphia 76ers are in an elite place, and to watch them get the brakes beat off of them by the New York Knicks in the playoffs this past year when they got swept, to see them take hold of this by elevating Bob Myers. And what does he do? Before you've had an opportunity to pass gas, this dude goes out and acquires Jaylen Brown and now LeBron James. It's a sensational job on his part.
Your surprise level on him being a Philadelphia 76er is rooted in what?
It's rooted in the fact that I know what Cleveland means to him. And him being available to go back home to Cleveland to end his career is what I anticipated. I thought that would be too much for him to shun or to push aside. Not to say that he did it with any malice intent. Of course, he loves that area. It's home to him. That's what I was thinking. Miami, obviously, even though you got Giannis and Bam, the reality is that you still need to fill a roster, and you need a few things if you're Miami, even if you were to get LeBron James. In Cleveland, there is the James Harden factor, because you promised him you're going to re-sign him, and you never know if he's going to show up in a big game, meaning a game 6 or 7 of a series. And obviously, you know, there's only one basketball. He's going to want it, and James Harden's never really played off the ball. So you got that issue. It makes total sense that it's Philly. I just thought that if he was going to go back east.
Hey, y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely a notification. Peace. I'll be back later. Holla at you.